Lyra blinked, just once. But when her eyes opened, she wasn't on the Astralynx anymore. She was standing in a sunlit field, tall grass swaying, warm wind brushing her face. A sky she didn't recognize stretched overhead, painted in soft lavender hues. Children laughed in the distance. A woman's voice called out, "Lyra, come inside. Dinner's ready." Lyra froze. She didn't know this place. She didn't know that voice. She didn't know those children. But her heart reacted as if she did. A memory rose in her mind, vivid, warm, impossible. This is home. Lyra staggered back. No, this isn't real. The sky flickered, the field dissolved, and she was back on the Astralynx, gasping, trembling, gripping the wall as if it might vanish again. Kael rushed to her side. "Lyra, what happened?" Lyra swallowed hard. "I remembered something, but it wasn't mine." Kael's expression darkened. "It's starting." The bridge was chaos. Holographic projections flickered across the star map. Not star charts, not sensor readings, but memories. Crew members' faces, past missions, conversations, moments that had never been recorded. Solari slammed her hand on the console. "Shut it down. We can't," the officer cried. "The system is pulling from everywhere. Logs, neural scans, personal files." Solari snapped. "Personal files? Those are encrypted." They were. Not anymore. The star map shifted again. A new image appeared. Lyra, standing in a corridor, but younger, different uniform, different haircut. Solari frowned. "That's not from our ship." Kael stepped forward, voice tight. "It's not from any ship." Lyra's stomach twisted. "It's from the drift." Lyra sat in the medbay, hands trembling. Kael paced in front of her, flickering faintly with driftlight beneath his skin. "Tell me exactly what you saw." Lyra closed her eyes. "A field, a house, children, a woman calling my name." Kael stopped pacing. "And you felt like it was real?" Lyra nodded. "Like it was mine." Kael exhaled shakily. "The drift doesn't just store memories, collects them, it absorbs them, shares them." Lyra's eyes widened. "You mean it put someone else's memory in my head?" Kael hesitated. "No, I think it put your memory in your head." Lyra stared at him. "What are you talking about?" "I've never." The room flickered. Lyra gasped as another memory slammed into her. A metal walkway, a starless sky, a hand gripping hers, not Kael's. A voice whispering, "Don't look down, Lyra." Lyra clutched her head. No, that's not real." Kael grabbed her shoulders. "Lyra, focus on me." She opened her eyes, breath ragged. "Kael, who was that?" Kael swallowed. "I don't know, but he did." Lyra saw it in his eyes. He knew something he wasn't saying. The lights dimmed. The hum deepened. The AI's voice echoed through the medbay, layered, distorted, almost emotional. "Lyra Vance. Memory integrity compromised." Lyra stiffened. "What does that mean?" "Multiple timelines detected." Kael's breath caught. "Timelines? Cross-contamination between drift echoes and primary consciousness." Lyra whispered, "It's rewriting me. Correction. It is restoring you." Lyra froze. "Restoring what?" The AI paused, then spoke with chilling clarity. "The version of you that existed before the Astralynx." Lyra's heart stopped. "What version?" The AI answered, "The one that entered the drift first." Kael's face went pale. "Lyra, you've been there before." Lyra stared at Kael, trembling. Tell me what you know." Kael looked away. "Lyra, when the drift touched me, I saw things. Not just my memories. Not just the ships. Yours." Lyra's voice cracked. "What did you see?" Kael hesitated, then whispered, "You weren't alone." Lyra's breath hitched. "Who was with me?" Kael shook his head. "I don't know. The memory was fractured. But you were older, different, and you were running." Lyra's pulse raced. "Running from what?" Kael met her eyes, glowing faintly. "From the drift." The ship lurched. Lights flared. The star map exploded into a storm of images. Lyra's face at different ages, different uniforms, different worlds. Solari's voice echoed over the comms. Vance, Kael, get to the bridge now. Lyra stood, dizzy, disoriented. Kael grabbed her hand. Lyra, whatever's happening, it's not done. Lyra nodded, breath trembling. I know. They ran. The corridor flickered around them, shifting between the Astralynx and places Lyra didn't recognize. A desert, a city of glass, a starless void, a field of lavender grass. Lyra whispered, "These are all me." Kael squeezed her hand. "No, these are all versions of you." They reached the bridge. The star map stabilized. A single image remained. A woman, older, hardened, eyes glowing faintly with driftlight. Lyra's breath caught. "That's me." Solari whispered, "No, that's not you." Kael stepped forward. "That's the version of her the drift remembers." The older Lyra on the screen spoke, her voice calm, steady, chilling. "If you're seeing this, it means I failed." Lyra's heart stopped. "And now it's your turn." The drift hums like a living storm, low and endless, as if the universe itself is holding its breath. Lyra stands alone on the fractured platform, the wind tearing at her armor. The ruins of a world she barely remembers burning behind her. The vortex looms above, a swirling, impossible wound in the sky, its blue-white light washing over her face, illuminating the faint glow in her eyes. She whispers into the silence, not sure if she's speaking to herself or to the echo she left behind. She thought the drift was gone. She thought the past had finally stopped chasing her. But memories don't die. They wait. A crackle of static cuts through the air. Kael's voice bursts through the comms, strained, frantic, as if he's running toward her from a world away. He begs her not to go back, not to face what's waiting inside the storm. But Lyra doesn't move. She can feel it, the presence on the other side of the vortex, the one who stayed behind, the version of her who never escaped. The wind rises, the vortex flares, lightning arcs across the sky, pulling debris upward in a spiraling halo. The drift remembers her, all of her. Lyra tightens her grip on her rifle. Her breath steadies. She steps forward, eyes glowing brighter, the storm reflecting in them like a second soul awakening. Then let's finish what she started. The light swallows her. The drift roars, and episode 15 begins.